Welcome to Math TV with Professor V. I wanted to share with you guys a quick trick. Anytime you need to differentiate a function where you have a composition of the square root function with something else underneath. So if it has the form y equals square root of f of x, shortcut to get to y prime is you're going to end up with 2 rad f of x in the denominator and then f prime of x in the numerator. I'll show you exactly what I mean right now, and this is going to save you so much time. Let me tell you. So, say we need to figure out the derivative of the following function. So, say y equals square root of 3x plus e to the x. So, if I want y prime, all this stuff underneath, that's my f of x, okay? So you throw in the denominator 2 with the original radical expression, 2 rad 3x plus e to the x, and then the derivative of what's underneath the radical, that's called the radicand, goes in the numerator. 3, that's the derivative of 3x, plus derivative of e to the x is e to the x. And we're done. Literally that easy. Say you had something like y equals rad sine of x plus 4x squared. Same deal. Y prime would be, you put 2, the original radical expression in the denominator, and then derivative of the radicand, the stuff underneath the radical, goes in the numerator. So derivative of sine x, that's going to be cosine x, and then derivative of 4x squared is 8x. And you're done. Why is this the case? I'll show you right now. So if you were to do this the longer way, right, we would have to bust out the chain rule and use our power rule for differentiation. So I would rewrite my original function y as 3x plus e to the x to the 1/2 power, right? And then when we differentiate, we have to use the power rule, so we'd bring 1/2 in the front, leave everything alone inside those parentheses, subtract 1 from the exponent, so we would still have 3x plus e to the x in there, and then I'd have to apply the chain rule and multiply by the derivative of 3x plus e to the x, and that would be 3 plus e to the x. Then I would be done differentiating and need to clean everything up. And so since this expression here is raised to the negative 1/2 power, I could write it all in the denominator with a positive square root, and then this 2 is just going to come and join it. See? 2 rad 3x plus e to the x, and then this 3 plus e to the x ends up in the numerator, which is exactly what we got using the little shortcut method. So the shortcut just saves you the time without having to rewrite everything to the 1/2, following the power rule, and then re-cleaning up at the end. You just kind of cut straight to the final answer. Cut to the chase. You can check on the next one that we did. See whether or not you believe me. So y is sine of x plus 4x squared to the 1/2. And then y prime would be 1/2 sine of x plus 4x squared to the negative 1/2 times, using the chain rule, I have to multiply by the derivative of everything that's inside. So that would be cosine x plus 8x. And then again, when you finalize and clean up your answer, you end up with what I showed you. So if you need a long form video going over differentiation rules, the chain rule, anything like that, I'll link them here. And I have full length video lectures from everything from algebra, trig, through multivariable calculus and differential equations. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, check out all my playlists and videos, and I have lots of more quick tricks coming your way.